Max and the Magical Hat. Once upon a time, there was a curious boy named Max. Max loved to explore his neighborhood, finding hidden treasures and little surprises. One day, while wandering down a street he had never visited before, he noticed a small, mysterious shop with a sign that read, "Magical Wonders." Outside the shop, there was a table filled with unusual items. Among them, Max saw an old hat. It wasn't just any hat. It was tall and colorful, with bright feathers and sparkling stars sewn into it. Max felt as if the hat was calling to him. He picked it up and put it on his head. The moment Max put on the hat, it began to glow with a warm, golden light. Suddenly he heard a tiny voice whisper, "Hello, Max. I am a magical hat. I can take you anywhere you wish to go." Max was startled but thrilled. A magical hat? He had never heard of such a thing. Max took a deep breath and thought about where he would go first. "Take me to a jungle," he said with excitement. In an instant, Max was surrounded by tall trees, thick vines, and the sounds of wild animals. He saw colorful parrots flying above and monkeys swinging from the branches. Max reached down and picked up a shiny green leaf that was as big as his hand. He put it in his pocket as a memory of the jungle. After exploring the jungle, Max decided he wanted to see something new. "Take me to a castle," he said. In a flash, Max found himself standing in front of a huge stone castle with tall towers and shiny windows. He walked inside and saw golden chandeliers, long hallways, and beautiful paintings. Max even found a suit of armor and pretended to be a brave knight. After his adventure in the castle, Max was ready for one last journey. "Take me to a faraway island," he whispered. Suddenly, Max was on a sandy beach surrounded by clear blue water. He could see dolphins jumping in the distance and felt the warm sun on his face. He walked along the shore, picking up seashells and watching crabs scurry across the sand. At last, Max felt it was time to go home. "Take me back to the shop, please," he said. The hat glowed one final time, and Max was back where he started, outside the magical shop. He took off the hat, feeling grateful for the amazing places he had visited. He carefully placed the hat back on the table, hoping another curious person would find it and go on their own magical adventure. Max skipped all the way home, his pockets full of memories and his heart full of wonder. He couldn't wait to tell his friends about his magical journey and all the places he had seen. Let's learn some words from the story. Whisper, to speak very softly. Example, she whispered a secret to her friend. Jungle, a dense forest, usually in a tropical area with many plants and animals. Example, the jungle was filled with tall trees and wild animals. Chandelier, a fancy light fixture hanging from the ceiling, often with many bulbs or candles. Example, the chandelier sparkled in the dining room. Seashell, the hard, outer part of some sea animals, often found on beaches. Example, she collected seashells while walking on the beach. Wonder, a feeling of amazement and curiosity. Example, the child looked at the fireworks with wonder in his eyes.